What is going on, everyone? My name is Jack Troya and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be my update on a week and a half into this 2-week intensive real estate course. The last upload I made was last Wednesday and it was my third day in. I was giving you my experience, my thoughts on it, showing you how stressed out I was, how overwhelming it was to kind of get off the ground with it and really make some progress. I had a lot of good times and I was stressed out a lot as well. But as of right now, I think I'm in a very good position. I think I can probably not ace the test, but pass on my first try, and that's what I'm gonna aim to do. And then give my tips on how I do that, if I do that. If not, I'm gonna give you tips on what not to do, right? Because that's also beneficial to those who are going through this program as well. Now, before I do that, I'm gonna go to the gym and hit my max. I'm going to max out today on deadlift. I did bench the other day. I didn't get a video of it, sadly, but I did hit a 240 bench press, which is a new max for me. Great. 2 plates, 5 and a 2.5. Not bad. But today I'm going to hit my deadlift. So let's see exactly what my deadlift is right now. Now that was a 1 rep max. I had built up to that previously, but I've never done that kind of weight before. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm very proud of myself. That was a long time coming. I've been deadlifting for like 7 years now, but it was a new level for me, so I'm happy about that. Now, as far as this video goes, I'll just give you my updates, my thoughts on really where I am with this course, how much I've been able to absorb, where I see other people in the course that I'm with at and their experiences with it, and really just some overall tips to keep you focused on something like this, because a lot of people that are going through this program aren't my age. Usually, if there are other younger people inside of this course, they have more time and they've been in school consecutively earlier in their life before they were able to get into this. And there are also some people who haven't been in school, like that are 40, 50, 60 years old for 20, 30 years that are now coming back to studying, coming back to intense programming, and it is something else. Let me tell you, it's something else. The first thing that I kind of want to bring to light is the sheer amount of information dodging that kind of goes on. There's so much that's involved in this course. I actually have my book around here. I will find it in a second. But it's 330 pages of double-columned information, new topics every paragraph that you have to absorb, have to synthesize, put in the right places, and also like understand what is more important and what is less important that you don't really need to focus on. 80% of what you're learning in this course that you're going to take is not how to be a good sales agent. Actually, it's not at all how to be good at sales, good at real estate sales, and how to make yourself successful in this career. It is all about the laws behind it, the etiquette, how not to lose your license, just regulations and things that are good to know, right? Good to know, but you're not gonna have to worry about too early on if you have the right guidance. As far as me, I know that I don't do good with fluff. I'm very straight to the point. Give me what I need to know and I'll figure out what I don't need to know fast. But when it comes to having to absorb this information for a standardized test, it could be a lot. It's like going back to Common Core in high school. It's like going back to like completely different ways of education that usually aren't that beneficial to people like me who are very hands-on, very kinesthetic with learning. And I don't very much support the way the information is given, but it's necessary. I'm doing the best I absolutely can to make it happen, make it work, and get myself through this, because if I don't, I have to take the whole fucking course again, and I am not looking forward to doing that at all. So I want to make sure I get this the first try. You guys are going to witness this happen firsthand, and it's going to be documented right here for when more people find my channel and get to see my kind of lead up to what I'm hoping to be a career for the long term. Now, another thing that I want to bring up, I guess I want to say, is the awareness that you're going to gain for what other people know as well as what other people don't know. The class I'm in, if you're in an in-person class, that's even better, but the class I'm in is on a live Zoom call, and I get to talk to a bunch of people that are from all around the country that have moved to New York, some people that are from out of the country, all different walks of life, all different stages, different careers. Some have rental properties, some are fresh out of a different job at 20 years old. It's really, there's no limit to who could do this and who could jump into the industry. It just takes the dedication and the drive, the want, and the vision in your future that has to do with real estate. But I will say there are a lot of people that know a lot less than you might think. As a 20-year-old, I haven't been brought up learning much about real estate. I haven't been actually involved in anything that requires investment knowledge, property management knowledge, just normal paying taxes on a house, buying a house, the process of anything like that. And you might go into these courses thinking like, damn, like I don't know half the things that these, older people know that I need to know. You don't even worry about it. They teach you the basics of buying a house in these courses. And not only that, but you have people that are like 40, 50 years old that either never had a house or they're still trying to figure out certain processes that are involved with buying a house because they have an agent doing it for them. Becoming an agent lets you see the back end of those processes, and it lets you really understand not really what it takes, but gives you a better grasp on how to really make that happen. How to actually go forward with a sale, how to get through the basics of home ownership so you're not left out in the dark, like the school won't teach you that. So that's number one. School won't teach you how to pay taxes either. That's number two. And you're kind of thrown out of high school, thrown out of college even, not knowing the basics of how to be an adult, how to be a human, how to just live on your own, how to support yourself, how to go about life. So there are other valuable lessons that come from this course that I don't normally see in other mini courses online, or that I wouldn't expect much older people to not know. So if I was someone who was just starting out in this and really didn't have a clue what to expect with the real estate course, the real estate licensing program, no matter what state you're in, is just to expect people to also not know much, not know as much as either you do, or you not to know as much as other people do, and just know that everyone's starting out at their own place in time, but you're all going to be going through the same information, and you're all going to know the same amount of stuff by the end of this program. Now, with that being said, I'm going to update you guys tomorrow on the next day that I have. We're going through fair housing right now. There's some do's and don'ts. This is like the biggest part of the course if you haven't already tried to go through it. Fair housing is what they actually make you re-educate yourself on every 2 years to keep your license. And that's kind of what we're on now. And it's a lot. It's a lot to do with non-discrimination and making sure like everyone has access to housing unless they're illegal drug users or felons. But if you're racist nowadays, I'm sorry for you. There's something, I have no comment on that. But yeah, like I said, this has been a lot for me, so I'm going to be putting out updates as much as I can. I'm probably gonna do shorts more than I'm putting out videos for the time being because it drains me so much to go through these days, limiting my time at night, and just trying to get to the gym directly after the course, and going to bed, waking up another 9 hours straight of it. It's a lot, but I can't wait to be done with it. I can't wait to look back on it and wonder how the hell I did that and why I did that. But until then, I'm gonna stick to it and just make sure I get my way through it, make sure I remember as much as I can, just get my license and start through. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for jumping in on this update. I'm gonna have another podcast coming out in a couple days from now, talking about, actually, it'll be a surprise. I'll launch a little update once that actually comes out, because I might change the topic that I'm going to decide to talk about this week. But yeah, like I said, with that being said, subscribe if you find value, if you want to see my journey, like, turn notifications for when I drop shorts, little snippets of value that I can possibly put out, I will. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. It's a cold, cold. Came up from the bottom, it's a cold, cold world. Just cop a Emirati with some ice.